When you're just asleep or out on a jaunt, no fiery ghost will rise up to haunt. If your attic and cellar have been cleaned of trash that could catch on fire and cost you cash. If your furnace and heaters have been checked in the clear by competent repairmen at least once a year. If you've guarded yourself against sudden fires by not loading up your circuits with too many wires. If you're sure no one's nutty enough in the head to invite certain death by smoking in bed, when flammable liquids aren't used the right way, you might blow up your furnace and rue the day. So check your home on every side before going to sleep or out for a ride.
Stay tuned for Kukla, Fran and Ollie, which follows immediately. The National Broadcasting Company presents Bert Hillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
Thank you, Mr. Conrad. Thank you, members of the television audience. Thank you, dear crew, and all friends who have gathered here this afternoon to help us with our show. First, a few announcements. Fran is not with us today. She's feeling fine, just great, but she is out in California right now. She left last week, and she's going to be gone for a couple of weeks, and we here at home are going to try to do the show without her, although we miss her very much. We're just going to keep things going. And she'll be back with us in a couple of weeks. Now, let me see. Oh, yeah. Tonight, our good friend Eddie Cantor is coming back to television on the Colgate Comedy Hour, and we're delighted to welcome him back, and I'm sure all you folks at home will be too. And which reminds me, we met Mr. Cantor about 2 years ago, I think it was, when he and the Kuklapolitans all joined together to open the March of Dimes way back then. And we know that all our friends out there are still just as interested in the March of Dimes and will do all they can to help. Now, formal announcements out of the way. This afternoon, we're bringing you something different, a great departure from our ordinary Kuklapolitan performance. We're going to give a Kuklapolitan Sunday afternoon musicale. The Kuklapolitan Concert Group has gathered together its forces, and we are going to present some of our star people in various and sundry numbers. I might just mention this time that this started out to be a benefit for a charitable organization that we oftentimes do shows for to raise money for the members. It's called Puppeterias, and it's for tired puppeteers, whatever they are. I guess it's a group of some sort of a group of people who have some. Anyway, they get tired fairly quickly, and we're working toward a pension for them. Isn't that nice? I'm not kidding either. Practically that and the entire amount of money that I make goes toward our benefit. Well, you look tired. Pardon me. However, that organization met at our dress rehearsal of this musicale, the one that we were going to have for the benefit, and they, after the rehearsal, they came up and in very sweet tones said they thought that we needed the money more than they did. So we have no benefit tonight. We're just doing it for ourselves. And so in a few minutes, we're going to get, excuse me. Eat! Hello, Buelah. Hello, dear. Don't bother me. I'm setting up the orchestra. Eat, please. Look out there, hurt. No, just this. Not the music. Just this. Make the music there. Mind opening the curtains? No, not at all. We're augmenting the orchestra today by quite a few. Now, do you want the block, or would you like it just like this, Jack? Do you want the block, too?
You don't need the block.
Don't need the block, okay. Just the cello. Excuse me. Sharp end the other way. See? We're really going to have a full concert orchestra today. We've hired a special man just to work that tambourine. A fine fellow used to play first tambourine during the early productions of The Bohemian Girl. Accordion. Ooh, accordion. First off, you have your own bowl, Jack?
We have an extra one over here.
You have an extra bowl. Okay, then you won't need this, will you?
Well, bring it along.
You want it?
Okay.
Okay. They might need it, you know. It's rosined up. Fine.
We'll use it.
Okay. If the lights are all set. I'm not in the concert this afternoon. I'm just helping out backstage. Well, good listening. Happy playing, boys. Good luck all around. A grand recital, I'm sure. Thank you. One of our very dearest friends won a contest last spring. His name is Cecil Bill. And he won 8th place in the preliminary contest for this district for Cornet. And he opened our concert this afternoon with a wonderful number that's familiar to you all, I'm sure. And if it isn't, I'm sure it will be. I'd like to introduce at this time the winner of 8th place in the local district number 4 preliminary cornet contest, Mr. Cecil Bill. Let's give him a big hand, shall we? I didn't know you were going to wear a costume. Oh, keeps the hair out of his eyes, certainly. All right, now we just about set. Now, you going to play without music? Oh. How's that? Huh. Oh, Jack? Cecil Bill. Follow Jack. He's conducting you. Oh, just a minute. There. Here. Right there. There it is. Okay. I'm going to pull. Thank you, Cecil Bill. That was a grand and glorious start to our concert today. We're very happy to have had the 8th prize winner of the local, or whatever it was. And now we are going to move from the instrumental part of our concert to the vocal side of our concert. And I think you're going to enjoy it very much because we have with us one of the greatest baritones in dragondom today. Mr. Oliver J. Dragon has sung for you many times. And today he attempts a selection which is almost beyond him. Might be just as well if it were. I will let him announce his own program. Mr. Oliver J. Dragon, baritone.
No doubt you folks have heard me in some of my recent numbers. It wasn't so very long ago that I acted a very funny part in the great comic opera, The Mikado. Jack,
Yes, Ollie.
could we have a little talk with that boy and the actor?
He's very alert.
He sure is. And so today I am going into one of the more serious classics, the lovely song from one of the Slavic countries entitled The Sleigh. Pete, will you bring in my... I haven't memorized it as yet. Just a moment, please. Pete, here, put the music on, please. Thank you. A little further over, Pete, if you don't mind. That's good. I don't think it's quite the right height, Pete. I'd like a little higher, please. Well, no, a little lower than that. Stage hat. Kukla.
I saw that possibility.
I can't possibly sing with that thing at my eye.
Why don't you just get a quick run-through of it and see if you can do it by memory?
I could do it from Jack's score. Wow! Oh, Jack boy.
I'll turn pages for you.
You've been shaving too closely. You've got a bad ingrown hair there.
You think you could do it without?
I'll try.
Color.
I know.
Lightly flying o'er the snow with hey ha 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 ho ha ho, with sleigh bells ringing, gaily singing, merrily we go. All the world of blankets white, of snow so cold and crisp and light, with sharp winds blowing, we are going onward through the night. Hey ah oh ah. la. Lightly flying o'er the snow with a hey ha 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 ho ha ho, with sleigh bells ringing, gaily singing, merrily we go. Ho ha ho, merrily on we go. Ho ha ho, merrily on we go. Ha 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 ha, hiya ha ha hiya ha ha hiya 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 ha.
Hello? Yes, just a moment. For you.
Hiya. Uh-huh. Well, I don't know whether it's turned on or not. Is our television set turned on?
I think so.
Mm-hmm. It's on. Well, just a moment. I'll look. Kukla, Fran and Ollie. Yeah, it's all right. Well, the whole family watches it. Yeah, we think it's a family show. Uh-huh. You're welcome. Yes, well, call again anytime. All righty. Bye.
Survey?
Mm-hmm. Salvo, you're through.
What's the matter?
He applauded before I even finished.
Well, he never heard it.
He did too during rehearsal. Out with you. You're through. You look so lovely today. What happened to you?
Nothing.
Well, you look younger. Younger than springtime.
Why,
What'd you do to your hair?
I washed it.
You look so much younger around in here. I wish I could do that.
That's a new makeup job.
Now, tell me you're a makeup man. I'd like to meet him.
And now we move to another wonderful part of the program I think you're going to enjoy very much. It's a very lovely song. We're going to stay right with the vocals now, but we're going to combine. We're going to combine the vocals with the... Pete! I forgot they're cold. Hey, you got your own tissue paper? Jack?
I have some over here.
Fine. Well, pay attention when I talk to you. You want me to set the orchestra? What part does that do? I don't know. They just need it in the next number. What kind of a comb is it? A flat. And so we are going to progress to our next, or digress, whatever the case may be, to one of the lovelier members of our group, Madame Ophelia Ooglepuss. I'm sure you have all thrilled to her magnificent dramatic soprano at one time or another. Many is the time she has kept us captivated here, Kuklapolitan Opera House, with her glorious renditions. Today, Madame Ooglepuss returns to the light concert group in presenting her lovely song, a song of tenderness and emotion, and I will let her introduce it. Madame Ophelia Ooglepuss. Thank you. Thank you so much. You doing Scheherazade? Never mind. Thank you so much. This afternoon, I am joined in my song by two very fine musicians, Mr. Jack Fascinato, our conductor, who leaves his podium, drops his baton, and picks up at the piano. Also joining me today is a very dear friend of mine who plays the best flute this side of the Chicago River. Mr. Walter Kreisling, I believe that's correct. I only call you Walter. Walter, will you step in, please? Thank you. How are you today?
Just fine, thank
Do you need the music stand here?
Yes, I'd like to have it.
I thought you were going to learn it by note this time.
It's a little hard to do.
Thank you. You have it. Fine. That's fine. Now, you in the right position?
Just right.
I suggest you come in a little closer. This is a
No
very
closer.
close harmony, you know, dear.
Is that all right?
Yes. A lovely song I think you're going to enjoy with a touch of sentiment. It's called The roses?
What shall I send to my sweet tonight? Tell me, sweet flower, roses of yellow or pink or white. What shall I send? A gold for her smile and her sunny hair, a pink for the flush that her cheek will wear, a white for her soul and the secrets there. What shall I send, sweet rose? Which shall she lay on her breast of snow? Tell me, sweet flower, is it a prophecy's wheel or woe? You're wonderful, dear. What shall I send? Yellow for gold and the world's decree, pink for love and its ecstasy, a white for the rose of the sea. Wipe it off. You can't play the flute and smile at the same time. To be. Oh, what shall I sing? What shall I sing? What shall I sing to my sweet tonight? Tell me, oh, tell me, am I Thank you, darling. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, darling, you were goodbye. It's wonderful. Wonderful.
Thank you, Madam Ooglepuss and Walter. And now we come to the climax of our program tonight. I hesitate to say that because I'm in it. We're going to play the Kuklapolitan Concerto for double xylophone. Fletcher Rabbit and myself. Mr. Rabbit,
How do you do?
we're just about ready to start, I think. We all tuned up?
You bet.
We wish we could show our wonderful orchestra today, but we don't have the time. They'll take their bow next week. And so this is Kukla speaking for Fran, who's in California, and for Ollie. And good afternoon.
The musical director of Kukla, Fran and Ollie is Jack Fortunato. The producer is Buelah Zachary. The director is Louis Gomovitz. The costume designer is Joseph Lockwood, and the technical director is John Natalie.
And this is Bert Hillstrom, Mr. Director.
Kukla, Fran and Ollie has been brought to you from Chicago by the National Broadcasting Company. Be sure to listen to Kukla, Fran and Ollie on radio every day, Monday through Friday at 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Hello, I'm Faye Emerson. It's pretty busy on the set, doesn't it? Well, about this time of the year, I guess we're all pretty busy, and some of us complain about it. But let's just think for a minute of all those young polio victims lying in iron lungs or rocking beds. They'd give anything in the world just to be able to do something, to feel busy, to feel useful. Now, last year, more than 55,000 people were stricken with infantile paralysis, and many of them are still depending on March of Dimes money to help them recover. Now, science, looking for a way to prevent this dreadful thing from happening again, is on the verge of victory. But to keep research going and to take care of all of those who still need your help, your 1953 March of Dimes contribution is vital. So, please, send all that you can to your local March of Dimes headquarters, won't you? Thank you.